feel like my hair looks sort of Elvis like this morning. Yeah, just to show you, I've got, we can see that I've got sort of you can't zoom in, too fresh. You can kind of see it there. Like that is almost like symmetrical. Too fresh mosquito bites that I can just sort of rub in whilst I'm running with my bag. I haven't really shown you guys. I need to do a bit of a kit update, but these are my socks, little toe socks. Stops my feet from hopefully getting too many blisters. Morning everyone. It's 2 AM. Oh shit, big bus coming past. Huge bus. It's 2 AM, slightly earlier start today. It's deadline day. Got the big thing at work, so I'm actually working on a Saturday, which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to just chilling out sort of on the weekend. Sort of already done 5 days this week. But yeah, fingers crossed that all goes well. So I'm kind of starting a tiny bit earlier today so I can sort of get to my next hotel, which is actually like, I think, oh god, sorry, excuse me, I've just literally scoffed down 6 bananas. But it's a bit further today. I think it might be like 46 kilometers, so maybe have an extra 4 to get to the hotel, which doesn't sound like much, but it sort of is when it gets hot and you're tired. So left a little bit earlier this morning to sort of hopefully get there in good time, then I can just like join this call and sort of smash it out. Yo, massive bus. Yeah, I feel a bit tight this morning, a bit stiff. Foot's already sort of bothering me. We're literally 300 meters in. I can feel it. I had it in ice last night. Didn't sleep very well last night. Sort of went to bed a bit early, fell straight asleep. But then, I mean, it's hard, you know, because I can't really choose where I want to stay. Like, I can't just run an extra 10k to get to the nice hotel. I kind of like, I'm just wiped, like, and so I'll just take what I can get. You know, it's like if I'm sort of 39 to 40k in, I can find somewhere. It's like I'm just gonna stay there. Like I need to get my stuff together. I need to start work. Like I've got stuff to do. I can't be running. Like yesterday I could have run for 49k, but like I would have just been wrecked, and yeah, this would have been too much. So the logistics is a bit annoying. But I knew that place wasn't going to be a good place to stay. Like, I knew it was going to be loud. Like, and as soon as it was sort of later on, there was obviously a bit of a drinking spot. People like shouting, being pretty loud. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I've only been asleep for 4 hours. Like, I can't be up for the rest of the night. But thank God for my AirPods. Just put them in, noise cancelling, and literally just listen to like peaceful piano. That actually put me back to sleep. Honestly, I think without that I would have been up, because it was just such like just boom boom, like just random noises. Like, and that for me, I need like a rhythm to get to sleep. I don't mind background noise, but this just every now and then like like fucking some drunk guy. It's like I can't sleep to that. Unfortunately, a little bit sort of sketchy this morning. Yeah, I mean, don't know, it's just in my head, but I stayed in a pretty rough place. And even when I was running sort of around the town, it was like a bit sketch. So I just paused the video because a guy was like coming in my direction quite slowly, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to like my sort of escape plan is to like jump across the other side of the motorway. It's like if a gang of bikes do sort of come up to me, then I will just jump over there, maybe just get in amongst the fields where they can't really ride their bikes. because yeah, let's wait for these buses to go past because they're bloody loud. Yeah, it's a bit sketchy. Like, there's sort of two younger lads just there sat on their bikes. It's like 2 a.m. Sort of said hello to them, and they almost just sort of like spat at the ground. And I was like, all right, fucking hell, I guess sort of you're not the biggest fan of me. And then one of them overtook me, and then started chatting to a guy up the road who was like an older guy who looked fucking scary. He was kind of just chilling there. Don't know whether he was like, what should we do about this lad? I have no idea. But then sort of a few moments later, that other guy came past really slowly. Don't know whether he was like scouting me out. I have no idea. I don't know what's in my head, but like it felt rogue that the kid that I said hello to, that sort of like looked very disapproving, then overtook me on his motorbike, sort of like nudged his mate and was like talking. Like, that seems to be a bit sus. So right, I'm pretty certain my suspicions were correct. I've taken my AirPods out. I'm not listening to music for this first little bit. I'm just going to keep my wits about me, because there was a scooter just following me before, and I'm running towards the traffic, so he doesn't need to be on this side of the road. I turned around and he like sort of pulled on the side, but I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, at this time in the morning, sometimes I find water in the most random places, like, because there's not really any shops open. It's often sort of just depending on people who open the shop early or do prep work, who've got the light on, and I kind of just go say hello and just ask if they've got water. But like, absolute legend before, just a guy had his little bakery open and sort of just went into his bakery, had all the ovens on, like making his bread. It's a pretty cool sort of setup. There's like this big machine spinning around, just, you know, cooking away his bread. And he had like a cool water machine, which is unreal. And like, again, absolute legend, just didn't charge me anything. Sort of offered to let me sit down, like big glass of water, let me fill up my water bottles. You know, it gets to the point where there's like everything's closed. I'm like, holy shit, I might actually run out of water here. But something always seems to pop up. Also, it's a bit warmer this morning. Like, look at me, man. You can barely see, but I'm sweating. 11k in, checkpoint 1, Growel, banana. They seem to go pretty black, sort of compressed against my shoulder. But yeah, feeling alright. But just kind of grinding out. Keep going. Found some more water. Guy gave me a deal. I saw one of those sort of Red Bull things again, and I was like, you know what, I might just go for one of them. Had a bit less sleep last night, so I was like, you know, I'm trying to, like, I don't want to just be relying on these little Red Bull things. I've only had one before today. I just had another one, but like, I was like, you know what, like, it'll hydrate me and it'll probably give me a bit of a boost. So I had one of those, and just sort of chilling at a petrol station. I don't know whose car that is. Looks pretty nice. It might be that guy over there. He spoke pretty good English. I suppose I wanted some water, which is nice. But yeah, as you can tell, look at the state of me, man. Yeah, I'm 11 kilometers into a run, and I'm already drenched. Like, I'd love to work out. Like, I might even just like rinse my clothes out at the end of the day in a bucket and just see how much water is in my clothes. Because I feel like literally half an hour in, I'm like, have I actually just sweated like a litre and a half? Like, what is going on? It's like I've already had two 2 bottles, another 2 bottles from that guy. I've had like 6, probably like 500 ml. So what's that, like, already had sort of 3 litres, with 10k in. It's like, I think it's just the humidity, just like, I thought it'd be the heat that like gets out of you, but yeah, I don't know. I've no idea how it works. I've just always heard that you sweat quite a lot in humidity. But yeah, it gets to the point where you just don't really care. I mean, it's not the most comfortable, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. I've just been thinking back about how crazy it was, like how much I underestimated the sort of challenge this would be. Like, originally I was like, oh, like, sort of just kick about, like, run, work, maybe sort of spend my afternoons, like, looking around, might do a boat trip one day, sort of in the afternoon, and, like, little did I know, it was going to be an absolute struggle. Like, at one point I was like, can I even try to raise money? Because, like, I don't know, I thought I could raise money, but, like, I was also just like, I'd feel bad if I was like just enjoying it and like almost having like a little holiday. But yeah, just ridiculous, to be honest. Like, it does not feel like a holiday. It feels like absolute, like, I'm just in like a washing machine of routine, of just like repeat the cycle, like, you know what I mean? Like, wake up 2 a.m, sort of get ready, kit on, sort of stretch out, stiff as, like, get on the road, have a few negative thoughts, pick myself up, get hydrated, find water, worry about finding water, sort of get to 20k, feeling better, like, halfway point, let's go, get to 32k, sun's out, I can't be arsed, I'm like, let's just get this done. 42k, absolutely buzzing, like, can't wait to get some ice, eat some food, relax. I'm like, I can do this, get to work, a little bit sort of stressed, whatever, and then by the time I finished work, had some food, literally don't have time to chill out. Like, I apologize to those of you who've messaged me and I haven't replied. Like, I honestly, I've been sending people voice notes because my time is just so, like, I just have so little of it. Like, as soon as I've sort of finished eating, I've got about half an hour to just sort of pack my bag for the next day, and then I just get into bed, turn everything off, phone in airplane mode. I can't have any notifications coming through. Yeah, that's pretty much the routine. Very cool. San ciao. Look at that. San ciao. That's awesome. It's like, what time it is? It's like 4 a.m, just riding your cows into work, as you do. They're very friendly, seem nice guys. Hi everyone, I'm sort of like 20.5 in. Not feeling great, to be completely honest. Like, mentally I feel alright, sort of been hydrating well, eating okay. Didn't really have much to eat for dinner last night, which is probably a bit of a mistake. Didn't have much protein yesterday, so I don't know whether that's affected things. I hope not. Plan is to pick up some sausages along the way. Yeah, my knee is really bothering me. I've had problems with it in the past, just sort of ligament on the outside, sort of on my left leg. I'm like praying it'll sort of pass. So that's why I've kind of stopped now, just to give it a little rest. Sort of, yeah, I've been sort of running and then sometimes walking a little bit, just because it's pretty painful. I don't want to completely sort of kill myself. But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep going. Sort of, I might even just, I've had sort of a bit of food, have a bit more water. I would just walk for a little bit, just as like a bit of a rest. And then right in the past where it's flared up, I've like chilled out, walked for a little bit, and it's sort of gone. But yeah, this is pretty painful, so I'm a little bit worried. Completely honest. Let's see how it goes. Everyone, sort of walking at the moment. Yeah, kind of the lowest I felt. Just a bit disappointed, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. I'm sort of like 23.3 in. It's about 11k to the nearest hotel, so I could even just walk it. But yeah, I think it's unlikely I'll do a marathon today. Like, just given with sort of, I've got the deadline today, and so like I can't really walk 20k. I'd have to run it. But yeah, I'll see how I go. Like, I'm walking now, but yeah, knees just painful, man. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It's not sort of like like I had like sort of 7 out of 10 foot pain at one point, sort of a couple of days ago, and that sort of like surpassed, put a bit of ice on it, like kind of went away. But this almost feels like a bit of like an injury. But yeah, I'm ever the optimist, to be honest. Like, I'm just imagining that like it'll just slowly fade away if I keep walking for a bit longer, and then I can start running again. But I've had this sort of thing before. I've had issues with my knees in the past, and I haven't had issues for such a long time. I sort of was hoping that, I don't know, that maybe my running technique or whatever was sort of better, and then I wasn't getting as much sort of knee problems. But yeah, it looks like my body's just like, nah, see you later, mate. I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, we'll see. Look at this shit, man. Even that lorry. Everyone's struggling to get up this hill. Me in particular, because my knee is fucked. It's almost comical how slow I'm having to run at the moment. Yeah, sort of combination of a bit of walking, a bit of really slow running is kind of allowing me to get through it. Yeah, not really sure what to think, but we'll keep going for as long as I can. I don't know what this is, but it's really, really good. It's kind of like bread with jelly. Got the hat on today, switched it up. So we've got another safety pin here to sort of bring it round. It's pretty comfy. It's kind of a little bit hot, like it's almost a bit too thick. We'll see how we go. So I'd show you a bit of the scenery, mountains, pretty beautiful. Look at those mountains, Sebi. Look at those colours. How beautiful is that? Is that good enough? Are you not entertained, Seb? Are you not entertained? It's so hard to do that voice. Like, are you not entertained? That wasn't very good. Are you not entertained? It's actually really hard to do. I don't know whether to go deep or like, maybe I need to be more like aggressive. Right, give me a second. Are you not entertained? I'm a shit actor. I can't do this. I would never get the role in Gladiator. Right, one more, just for look. Are you not entertained? Okay, that was good. I think that was my best one. Look at all the cows! So many cows! I've not actually seen that many cows so far. I've just seen a few like tied up. These guys look like they're roaming free. This is proper countryside. I think that's the shepherd. He just said hello to me. Very, very friendly. Also, I'll post the link down below with the Gladiator scene, because I feel like, I mean, I think the majority of viewers, the shareholding of viewers is like my mum, my Australian family, like my basically aunties, and sort of they probably won't have any idea what I'm talking about. So for you guys, I'll put a link to what that disaster was before. Oh, this piece of road looks pretty intimidating. Straight as far as the eye can see, with no shops, and I'm on my last bottle of water. Good job, woman. Good job. I'm a camel. So I've realised, in order to kind of save time and get better meals, I've got to sort of eat almost on the way. So I'm actually 41k in, so I'm basically done. I'm just sort of tucking into a massive set of noodles and got 2 bits of cake here. I think it's the way to do, otherwise I end up getting there, I'm starving, and it's almost like a bit anxiety inducing, like if there's no shops nearby and I don't have a bike and I'm knackered, I'm like, I can't keep running, I don't know, I need to save my legs. Whereas I'd actually rather just sort of run on a fuller stomach, and then I can get to the hotel, shower and start work straight away, because I'm actually pretty full at that point. So got it hacked, mate, got it hacked. Good feed. Last kilometre to go. Come on, let's go. What's actually helped my knee a bit? I was really worried before. I'm still pretty worried, to be completely honest. But I've kind of like slightly switched up my running style. So like, you know, there's a few days where I was getting into some quicker sort of marathon times, where I was going like more around the 7:30 mark, and I was kind of picking up my cadence quite a lot, sort of flicking my feet. But I don't know whether, because that's only something of a recent discovery to me. So like I haven't done a lot of training with that sort of high cadence. So I'm actually trying to go back to my sort of original stumpy running style. I'm gonna cross the road actually. And that seems to job. That seems to kind of help, but who knows, I literally might wake up tomorrow with a fat limp. Yeah, see how we go. So out in the sticks, luckily there's a hotel sort of like, I think like 2.9k away, so nearly 3k. I've sort of finished the marathon now, but just sort of plodding along. Like, yeah, sort of, you know, I left earlier, thank God. And I thought I'd sort of finish maybe sort of 5 hours 45, but sort of over 6 hours now. Just because, yeah, obviously I had that problem with my knee, still obviously got that problem with my knee, and just, yeah, things have been a bit delayed. I've also realised I'm sort of on this side of the road now, just because you can't really tell, you won't be able to tell, but the roads are a bit slanted, and I don't know whether, because I've consistently been running into traffic, and like I'm almost on a bit of an angle, so whether that's like put a bit of pressure on the outside of my knee, sort of that extra sort of drop, do you know what I mean? It's like it's falling further than my other leg. So I might even try, I think it's crazy, but especially early when it's not busy, I could run a bit more sort of on the road. But yeah, that's my theory. So when it's daylight and people can see me well, I don't see too much wrong with me being sort of on this side of the road where the cars are kind of coming towards me. Yeah, cheers mate. So yeah, hey guys, we're done. San ciao, we're done. I might just say hello to these people quickly. I feel rude just talking to my phone. Yeah, today's been next level. I've got the goods, so got some noodles, some like muffin things, and a bag of ice that's going on my knee. I'm gonna leave it on my knee for the next 2 or 3 hours and just fingers crossed it chills the fuck out. But yeah, who knows? Could be game over. Like, just next level. Like, I don't know, it feels better than it did at like 24k. 24k, I was just like, I'm done. Like, take me home. I was like, I can't. It was too much pain. I was just like, it's like sharp pain as well. I was just like, nah. Like, you know, Andrew, if you're listening, like, listen to my body. I was like, I'm listening to my body, and my body is saying no. But then I have literally the polar opposite. Like, you know, Andrew's basically like my Australian auntie or my Australian mum. Very caring, like, you know, done a lot for me, and sort of almost tells me to, you know, pace myself. And I got a FaceTime off. I'm just going to call you out, Jamie Bowden. He seemed like he'd had a few beverages. You can tell just by his eyes. And he was just like, you can't pull out now, mate. You had a big game. Like, can't quit now, you pussy. So that sort of changed my mind. So I was like, damn it, he's right. I can't. So did a bit of plodding along, bit of very slow jogging, changed my running technique a little bit. But yeah, deadline day. Actually, it's like I did quite a lot of the legwork yesterday, and hopefully today it's just implementing it with sort of my senior engineer. So fingers crossed everything goes to plan. Get that done in a few hours and I can just chill out. And then guess what, man? It's Sunday tomorrow, no work. So I don't know, I'd like to run tomorrow. But I'm just gonna see what my body tells me. See if it says yes or no. I'm all for roughing it. I think this is my sort of room at the moment. See all these bits around here. I mean, I got rid of it straight away because it's disgusting. But yeah, bit of mouse shite under my pillow. Peak.